What's going on, world? Brian right here. It's good to speak to y'all every day. Every day that I do this, the more comfortable that I get. I love to talk. Those that know me know that I love to speak. So having this opportunity to just do this on my own is amazing. And to do this at my own speed is amazing. And to see how far I come with growth and how far I'm going to take this is going to be amazing. I talked to one of my boys today. Hey, shout out to one of my boys, QMJ. Hey, he one of my first subscribers. He listened to my first video a lot, but he said something to me, and it made me think of a topic. And he was talking about my first video and stuff like that. And he was like, "Hey, man, you sounded good, but I could tell one part where you messed up." But he was like, "That comes with the process. It's just nice seeing, it being raw." And that's one thing I want to talk about, the process. Now, we've been in this world, especially during the COVID times. Everybody remember COVID. RIP to everybody that lost anybody during that time. It was a terrible time in history. But if you was on the internet, on YouTube, they were breaking records. And how were they breaking records? They were breaking records by selling people on how things can be done in 30 days or less. Those were the topics that were breaking records at the time. Look it up. Lose weight in 30 days. Become a millionaire in 30 days. How to do that in 30 days. How to do this in 30 days. How to be the best version of yourself in 30 days. How to get a 30-day six-pack abs. And you know what? People ate that stuff up. You know why? Because they didn't care about the process. They didn't even think about it. Next thing you know, people signed up for courses. People signed up for a bunch of courses probably. And then next thing you know, they got to that end of the course and to find out they wasn't millionaires. They didn't lose no weight. Why? Because they were looking for a result instead of focusing on the process. I don't care what you do in this world. I don't care what you do. Everything is going to be a process. If you have anybody coming to you and they're like, you can do this quickly, you need to run from them very fast because that's not how life is designed. I want you to think about it. When you go to the gym, right? And you step one foot in that gym. Let's say, okay, let's give myself for an example because I gotta put myself in the forefront. This is my channel, so I gotta tell y'all the truth. I remember probably about 3 or 4 years ago, I was about 260 pounds, probably about 20% plus body fat. Now, am I in the best shape of my life now? No, but I'm nowhere near that, and I will never be anywhere near that again. But I remember going to the gym, right? And I remember going to the gym that first day, and it was tough, but it was motivating at the same time. But that really wasn't the hard part, going to the gym. The hard part was going to the gym the next day, and then the next day, and then the next day, and stepping on the scale that day, then the next day, and then the next day. And eventually I started weighing myself once a week because I realized something, that it was stressful looking at the scale every day. Because when you see the work that you're putting in, but it's not reflecting right away, it can discourage you. But one thing that did not discourage me was that I knew that if I just kept going, it would happen. And how many people do we know like that today? They'll go to the gym, New Year's, perfect time. Everybody knows about New Year's. They go to the gym. Next thing you know, they say, "New year, new me." We all know these type of people. We probably been these people at one point. Don't front. We probably been these people. Next thing you know, they go to the gym. They probably last a good month, if that, probably about a week or two. Next thing you know, people right back at their habits. And do you know why that is? Because they not really in love with the process. They just think about the results right away. And immediately when the results don't come, they quit. Results are something that come step by step. It is not something that you can step on the first step and then jump to the second step and the third step and the fourth step to the 10th step. That's not what it is. You cannot do that. That is delusional. If you go outside right now, let's say if you're a farmer, and if you go outside right now and you plant a seed in the ground, does it grow right away? Does a farmer go out and say, you know what, I'm going to plant some corn. Next thing you know, when this corn grows tomorrow, I'm going to sell it straight to the HEB or to the food line or to whatever grocery store is in your area? No, they don't. They go, we're going to plant these seeds. We're going to water them. We're going to let the elements of the earth take its effect. And then we're going to have manure in it for some. And then that's what's going to cause the vegetables and stuff to grow. And if you think about it, they put manure in it. And manure is what? Caca. And those that don't know what caca stand for, look it up. I don't want to be cursing on the show. But that shows you that during the process of doing it, there's going to be stinky stuff. Think about it. They got to protect those crops against rain and hail and storms and stuff like that, so the elements don't come and take away their crops. It doesn't just happen overnight. There's a process of things that have to be done. So when it comes to losing weight, back to that, it's not just going to the gym. And that's what I feel like most people's problem is when it comes to losing weight. Even mine. I'm not even going to lie. I love food. I'm a foodie. Who's not? You know, I don't know anybody that doesn't love to eat. You know, I mean, maybe there's some people out there, but I love to eat. But majority of it comes when you step out of the gym, and you got to have the self-discipline. I remember when I was losing all that weight, I went from 260 to about 180, even down to 170. And it was because my mind, I remember hearing Will Smith. I used to be on the Stairmaster, tired, sweating. And I remember Will Smith used to say, if you cannot win the war against your own mind, you'll never win the war against the world, ever. And that was the most powerful thing that I've ever heard, because it's true. If you can't sit there and go, you know what? I got this goal in mind, and I'm going to take it step by step. And though there's going to be bad days, though there's going to be days that I want to cheat, though there's going to be days that I want to get off of it, I'm going to stay on it. And I'm not saying that you can't have bad days. Maybe I did eat the bag of chips. Maybe I did, sneak a snack in every now and then. But guess what? I didn't let it happen consistently. I didn't keep the bad habits happen consistently. And that's the problem with most people today. They want good results with the bad habits. We want to lose weight without going to the gym and without eating right. We want to save money and blow a bag at the same time. We hear these people on the internet. We see these people on the internet. We see them in the music videos. We see them everywhere, just throwing money around the club, around the place. And we thinking, man, that must be what you have to do in order to, get money and stuff like that. No, you hold on to your money. That's how you get money. You hold on to it and you let it add up little by little. I heard Dr. Miles Monroe say, shout out to Miles Monroe Foundation, one of the dopest guys I know. You don't get to the big until you can do the little by little. Little by little leads to big, not the other way around. There is no way that you can get to the big goals without taking the little steps. But that's our problem. It's a process. I remember I heard Kobe Bryant say one time, he said, I signed a contract with myself that no matter how I feel, that no matter how I'm feeling and how bad I don't want to do it, I signed this contract with myself to do this workout as my off season. Why? Think about it. These players play 82 games throughout the year, and it's not guaranteed that they're going to win a championship. There's only one champion at the end of NFL, NBA, MLB, all them sports. But guess what though? They got to do it again next year and again the following year. Imagine how much that is when you busting your tail. You mad that you not achieving your goals and you not even busting your tail. But imagine how somebody like Stephen Curry, LeBron James, everybody know how many times LeBron James lost in the finals. Imagine how many times when he lost in the finals, he was like, golly, man, another 82 game season. I know that was in the back of his mind, but guess what? He loved basketball that much. You know what he said? man, another 82 game season. I'm about to go and I'm about to prove myself and I'm about to win that chip. And he did it. After all that discouragement, he did it. LeBron rose to the top of that mountain, and I'm not in the debate. I think both them brothers are great, so don't start that mess. I think LeBron James and Michael Jordan are two of the greatest players to ever play this game. But what I'm trying to show you is that they're in love with the process. They get down with the process. They understand that in order for me to be the top of the top, I'm going to have to work out consistently. I'm going to have to go crazy in the gym consistently. I'm going to go up. I got to throw up 1,000 shots consistently. And you upset because you only did 5 push-ups. You did 5 sit-ups, bro. You're not even drinking water like that. You can't even trade out a piece of fruit for some hot Cheetos. Shout out to Hot Cheetos because I love Hot Cheetos and know me that I love those things. But you mad because you're not even consistent, bro. And you want what they have. That's why when people get upset and they go, oh man, they make millions of dollars for dribbling the ball. No, they make millions of dollars to entertain people. And they probably entertaining you because I know you just like everybody else. I love sports. Whenever I don't like basketball too much until the finals. But when it comes to football, the Carolina Panthers all day, every day. Shout out to the Panthers. Shout out to North Carolina because that's where I reside. But those guys, they get paid to entertain. They get paid to change people's lives. They get paid to bring championships so people can brag to their cities that, hey, my team is this, my team is that. Them boys donate to charity. They go out and do things and you don't even give no money to nobody. What are you talking about, bro? That's what I mean. It's a process to all these things. And in order to achieve these things, you have to fall in love with it. It is the little by little steps that get you to the big ones, not the other way around. So if you're expecting something without the process, then you might as well just give up right now. You're delusional. That's the definition of insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So if anybody out there is wondering why they can't seem to get to the big goals, take a look in the mirror today and ask yourself, am I in love with the process? Because if I am, then that's going to lead to the big goals. That's going to lead to the bank account that I want. That's going to lead to the woman that I want, to the man that I want, to whoever you want. That's what it's going to lead to. So with that being said, if you're listening to me right now, I want you to look in the mirror right now and go, from today's date and so on, I'm going to fall in love with the process. And I'm going to go and I'm going to get it. And even if I don't get it this year, next year, 3rd year, 4th year, 5th year, eventually you'll get to that mountaintop. Eventually you'll catch your break. Eventually it'll manifest if you want it that bad. So ask yourself, how bad do you want it? And how much are you willing to go through the process to get it? Hey, y'all already know what it is. No distractions until rich. Shout out to everybody that's listening to me. And I hope that I'm motivating you as much as you motivating me. And I'm dedicated to this process, to ensuring that I add value to you guys, to make you the best version of yourselves, and to go out and make an impact on this world and leave this world a better place than we found it. Let's level up.